Moxley kind of speaking in riddles here tonight, but that was Marina Shafir.
What is going on with Moxley? We're going to have to find out at some later time, because right now the stage belongs to the newly crowned AEW World Champion, the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson.
Ladies and gentlemen, your new All Elite Wrestling World Champion, the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson.
Excalibur and Taz have seen a lot of great matches and called a lot of great matches. I don't know if I've seen one any more emotionally charged than what we saw Sunday night. I was so proud to be a part of that. So happy for Bryan Danielson and his family.
Yeah, Taz was one of the greatest main events in AEW history.
Yeah, it was awesome. There's no doubt about that. And like Shivani said, Excalibur, the emotion involved in that, it really was. I mean, Bryan's family ringside, Strickland just battling to try to retain his title.
And if you missed All in London, you can catch the replay on BR In Demand, Triller TV, YouTube, PPV.com, and DAZN.
Danielson said at the beginning of the year, this may be my last year. I will not go quietly into the night. So what does the future hold for the world champion?
You know, after trying and failing and trying and failing and trying and failing and trying and failing, finally, Bryan Danielson, the American Dragon, is the AEW World Champion! In front of over 50,000 people in Wembley Stadium. In front of my family, who got to sit front row. And when I got to the back, my daughter said, "Daddy, this was the best day of my life." Now, granted, earlier in the day, she went on a Peppa Pig double-decker tour bus, so that may have played a big role. But, you know, I knew it even before she said that. I knew it when I got to the back and I saw my peers congratulating me, and I knew it. That's the favorite moment of my entire career. But then when I got to the press conference at the end of the show, they asked me the question, what's next? And my contract with AEW expired on August 1st. I'm gonna be needing neck surgery sooner rather than later. And my family's ready for me to come home. So I've had a lot of thinking to do since Sunday. And when I first got to AEW, one of the first things I said was thank you to the people who started this place. Because if you're here in the building tonight, you probably agree with me, AEW is awesome. I have loved professional wrestling my entire life, and the fact that AEW even exists makes pro wrestling better and has made my life better. So when I think of all the things that the people who started AEW did, and then when I got to the back and I looked at all my peers that are wrestling for AEW now, and then when I think of all the people who are going to wrestle in AEW in the future, I realized it's probably time for me to go home. But not yet! I will not retire as AEW champion. I am going to fight for this championship as much as I possibly can. And granted, don't get this twisted. As soon as I lose this, my full-time career is over. But that's not going to be anytime soon because I still have a lot of heads to kick in. So in 2 weeks, All Out, Chicago, I get it. We've got a young, hungry locker room back there, and I've got an AEW World Championship to defend. So anybody who wants a shot, come get it. First come, first serve, because Bryan Danielson is here to be the best AEW World Champion of all time.
Bryan Danielson addresses his future. Bryan, you don't know your future, but I know mine. Let me connect the dots for you. Nobody wanted me back here. Nobody believed in me, including you. But you could have. So I had to go ahead and create my own future. The future that I knew I could have since the very beginning. And I started the day I got back here. I punched Tony Khan. I destroyed Kenny Omega. I won the TNT title. I buried Darby Allin in Wembley Stadium. And let's not forget, Bryan, the only time that you and I have ever stood across from each other in the ring, after I was set on fire, I beat you. And I'm gonna do it again. Because my future is to retire the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson. My future is to be the World Heavyweight Champion. And whether anybody likes it or not, my future and the future of AEW are one and the same. Your future, Bryan, what's behind you?
Oh, wait, he said it's behind you. Well, that's Jack Perry that was behind him. Perry. Look at a blindside assault on Bryan Danielson, completely uncalled for. Danielson was offering an open shot. Perry didn't have to do this.
He said first come, first serve. Well, first come is Jack Perry, the TNT champ.
Oh, man, and Jack Perry has him lined up. Perry! Just like he lined up Darby Allin to win the coffin match on Sunday. What a headshot there by the TNT champion. And Jack Perry answering the challenge and calling his shot for All Out at Bryan Danielson. Wow. What did we just witness?